Every single person has the potential to be amazing, to live their best life, to be a channel of God's peace in the world. Jesus gives us that vision of human life and what we can be in the Beatitudes. We're to be people of courage and integrity, merciful and forgiving, channels of God's peace. But here's another mystery. Left to ourselves, we're not like that at all. The Beatitudes show us a vision of what we could be, but they also hold up a mirror. And when we look in that mirror, we see ourselves as we are, and we see how far we fall short. Some fairgrounds have mirrors which produce a distorted picture of what we're like. They make us shorter or taller, fatter or thinner. But the Beatitudes show us the clear reality, how different we are from the vision of the best we could be. Looking in this kind of truthful mirror can be hard. We may not like what we see. So before you look, take a moment to remember that God made you and God loves you, and God is offering you a vision for your life and your character, which is a blessing. Then come with me. Blessed are the poor in spirit, says Jesus. That reminds me that all too often I try and live my life without God, as if I am the most important person in the universe. I try and get by without prayer, without worship, without friendship with God, because of my own pride. It doesn't work. Blessed are those who mourn, those who have soft hearts and compassion for those around themselves. Too often my own heart can be hard and stony towards God and towards others. Blessed are the meek, those who are humble and think of others as better than themselves. How often am I proud or indifferent to other people? How often do I think I have all the answers? Or do I put myself at the centre? Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, people who long for more justice in the world and who do something about it. Do I live in that way? Or do I close my eyes to the needs of others? Blessed are the merciful. Am I ready and willing to forgive when other people make mistakes? Or do I rush to judgment and hold on to grudges and work to take revenge? Blessed are the pure in heart. What's going on deep inside where only God sees my motives and my imagination and my ambition? Is the face I show to the world really the person on the inside? Is God's light shining deep within? Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Am I ready to work for reconciliation in my family and my workplace and church and in my local community? Peacemaking is hard work. It will mean not having my own way all the time. Blessed are those who suffer persecution for righteousness' sake. Am I willing to stand up for what's right, even if that costs me something? Will others mock my faith? Will I be honest? Will I stick up for those who are hurting? There's a wide gap often between the people we are and the people God calls us to be. Wrong things we do and say will shape us over time, and they separate us from God, like a great barrier, so that we feel God is far away. Or they can weigh us down, like a heavy burden on our backs. We feel unworthy of God's love. We see God's light shining, but we back away into the darkness, afraid. That too is part of the human condition, to see God's vision for what we could be, but to realize we fall so far short of that destiny, that good and abundant life. Jesus sees our innermost motives. We know what we should do, but so often we fail to do it. How do we live with those wrong choices? Remember, God loves you. God will never abandon you. Jesus came to show us what God is like, God himself taking human form. And that's what we'll think about next time. So come and see.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Blessed are those who mourn, for they are comforted.
Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth.
Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled.
Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God.
Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.